And welcome to the Tainted Tavern, and today I want to talk about a TV series that is After the Flood, which was created by Mick. The second season has just completed its run on ITV, that's the independent television network, although I binge watched the entire second season over the weekend just gone. So this of course is the second season. The first series was broadcast back in November 2024. It's a crime drama. It stars Sophie Rundell, but the entire cast are universally brilliant in both seasons. So let's talk a little bit about After the Flood Season 2, and beware, there may be some spoilers.
Coming to the Tainted Tavern, come sit a while for free. We talk about our musings and devices we've been using.
What's going on? There's a great big fire on the moors. I'm on a murder investigation. Let's go to work.
I am at your service.
And the body was moved to the moors. Why? Stay where you are! Are we gonna have another victim?
There was a lot of setup in the first season. Joe Marshall comes from a police family. The late father was a respected detective, and Joe's own desire to do well in the force is driven by her love for and pride in her father's achievements. However, all was not as it seemed, and her world fell apart at the climax of the first season when Joe, then heavily pregnant, discovered that her husband Pat, a detective, is crooked. Worse, the corruption stretched back through the years and even involved her cherished father. That season ended with Joe having given birth, separated from Pat, and left to face an uncertain future as a single mother. Season 2 picks up a year later with Joe, now a newly qualified detective, separated from her husband though sharing Corey's parenting responsibilities. There is a lingering love between the two, and there is a subplot in which they are working off the book to bring down D.S. Mackey, whom both believe is driving all the corruption within the force. Written and created by Mick, both seasons have environmental concerns driving the plots, though the show never comes across as preachy, and the issues explored fit naturally into a crime thriller dysfunctional family narrative. Lorraine Ashbond, who plays Joe's mum Molly, was a standout of the first season, and in this outing she becomes even more so. She seems to be the beating heart of the series, and her performance is once again wonderful. The character of Molly is fully nuanced. She lives and breathes on the screen and provides much of the subtle humour that is used so well throughout the series, as well as being heavily involved in much of the action and drama. Molly is no stereotypical mum designed to provide comfort to her tortured police detective daughter. That the writers spend so much time in fleshing out the secondary characters is something to be applauded, and creates a feeling of realism and a very real tension within the small community depicted on the screen. Take Philip Glenister, for instance, best known as the armed bastard from Life on Mars. Last season he was a far more shadowy character than his second outing. His character Jack Radcliffe was, in the first season, at least partly responsible for the fierce flood that devastated Waterside. But this time he, after losing his fortune, is far more aware of the importance of protecting the environment. His on-off relationship with Molly is a highlight of this season, with both actors bringing the characters to vivid life. The chemistry between Glenister and Ashford is a wonder to behold. Nicholas Greaves also gives a fully nuanced performance as the corrupt Phil Mackey. 1 year on from the first season, he is more isolated after separating from his wife. He is desperately trying to suppress evidence of past wrong deeds, and unaware that Joe and Pat are gathering whatever evidence they can to bring him down without too much collateral damage to themselves. Joe's estranged husband, Pat, played by Matt Stockel, is this time out taking on most of the parental responsibility for the daughter he shares with Joe, but at the same time trying to redeem his past corruption by bringing down Mackey, who he feels led him down the shadowy path of taking backhanders, and so much worse. The plot this time sees Joe investigating a double murder, victims of Zav Palmer and Todd Drake. Both were shot to the chest with a shotgun, but only after they were already dead. The investigation leads to the powerful Benson family and a subplot in which activists are targeting the Bensons.
Okay, now After the Flood was produced by Quay Street Productions, and it was largely written, created, and largely written by Mick Ford. Other writers who contributed included Rowan Barsley, Nina Metiver, Joe Forrest, and Maxine Alderton. It was directed by Azur Salim. And as I say, the cast includes Sophie Rundell, Anita Gibbin, Jonas Armstrong, Danielle Betts, Jacqueline Boatswain, George Bakuri, Nicholas Greaves, Faye McKeever, Matt Stockey, Lorraine Ashbourne, Philip Glenister. It's a cracking crime drama. It's well worth watching, well worth your time. It's the writing is brilliant, the acting is brilliant, the production, the whole thing. It's just a really compelling edge of your seat drama. Now it's available now. You can watch all episodes on ITVX over here in the UK. It's just finished its run on the ITV main channel. In the United States it's available on BritBox, so that's After the Flood. Highly recommended, and please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you've seen After the Flood. Are you looking forward to watching After the Flood? And please subscribe to this channel and click that little bell to get a notification of every time we upload. Come back soon to the Tainted Tavern for more crime-screened crime drama. Goodbye.
Coming to the Tainted Tavern, come sit a while for free. We talk about our musings and devices we've been using.